Hello, I'm Hannah, and this is Hannah's Books. I've been trying to make a video for a couple of days now. Yesterday, one of my booktube friends tried to persuade me to just sit down and make a really chatty video. And when I tried, I found myself going off on tangents, saying things that just weren't helpful about issues that I couldn't quite get off my mind. So today I'm trying again. And what could be better than a tag to give me some structure for a light little video? What could be better? How about the silliest tag with the most distracting prompts I have ever seen since I started my channel? Ready for it? Here it is, the author dance battle tag created by Andrew at the channel You Could Be Reading More. Let's get straight to the prompts. Number 1, before a dance battle takes place, you must train your body and learn all of the moves. Which author will be your dance instructor and mentor? What song will play in the background of your training montage? Well, after some consideration, I have chosen to train under a very talented dancing master known for her great precision, Jane Austen. As for a soundtrack from my training montage, I'm planning to use a song that I haven't shared with Miss Austen yet, but which I think she might approve. A song about the importance of daily work toward your goal by the great Elvis Costello. Every day I write the book. This is the kind of rigor to which I need to commit if I'm going to have any success in this dance battle. Actually, though, I said I think Miss Austen might approve of my choice. But, well, she is a pretty strict taskmaster with very specific tastes. I'll come back to that in a minute, but let's go on. Question 2. What author will you be competing against? Terrifyingly, I have been paired against my will with the astonishingly fierce Emily Bronte. While I adore her sister Charlotte, I must say that Emily, with her witchy ways, scares me a bit. Next, where will the dance battle take place and what time? Will there be an audience? Well, Emily won the coin toss to decide where we would stage the dance battle competition, so we will be meeting on the moors right at dusk, ideally, she says, in the rain, and no one will witness our epic struggle. Okay, there'll be 3 rounds. In each of the rounds, you get to pick a song. What will be your 3 songs to dance to? And what music do you think your competitor will choose? Well, to be honest, I thought I had chosen 3 songs that might really work for me. I put together a list and showed it to Miss Austen. How about Suzanne Vega's Calypso in honor of Homer's Odyssey? Maybe Peter Gabriel's Mercy Street, his song written in honor of the poet Anne Sexton. And then maybe Emmylou Harris and Dave Matthews singing My Antonia, inspired by the work of Willa Cather. But Miss Austen put her foot down. She gave me a lot of choices, but really they all fit her a little better than they fit me. First, she suggested the song she said inspired her novel Sense and Sensibility, contrasting the 2 different ways of perceiving the world. The song, by The Who, is See Me or Feel Me. When I looked skeptical about that one, she suggested some alternatives. How about U2's hit song, Pride in the Name of Love and Prejudice? Or maybe the great old song by Tommy Jones and the Shondells, Crystal Blue Persuasion. Possibly Aerosmith and their iconic Dude Looks Like a Lady Susan. Or even Jimi Hendrix and his Castles Made of Sandton. Honestly, I think she would have allowed me to dance to anything the Beatles recorded at Northanger Abbey Studios. On the other hand, I think Emily will choose a classic Kate Bush song, Wuthering Heights, and I think it will fit her wild and spooky style surprisingly well. But I think that will be it for her. I suspect she only has 1 song in her, although it might cycle around a time or 2. Question 5. What will be your special dance moves in each round? How do you think your competition will dance? Well, I've already said that Emily is a true free spirit when she moves on the moors, waving her arms and twirling around again and again. I, on the other hand, am a shy dancer, and that is one reason I like working with Miss Austen, despite her insistence on choosing music only she herself likes. But while her bossiness sometimes irritates me a bit, I do love that she gives me a strict series of dance steps, repeated over and over again as I go down the line toward the end of the moors. Question 6. Who do you think will win the dance battle? I am really not sure. Emily is definitely a more freeform dancer than I am, and her style can be so out there that it garners a lot of fans, seemingly so shockingly creative and unique. But sometimes I think she can be a little too out of control, and she might get penalized for the choice to dance to just one repeating song. The 7th question. Will Emily Bronte demand a rematch if she loses? I don't think that either of us would want a rematch. But to be honest, I do fear that the next generation, both sides of our families, might feel compelled to recapitulate the long, sad story of our complex match. And the last substantive question, what would be said in the victory speech? Well, not surprisingly, my controlling dance teacher, Miss Austen, has already written my speech, which will do whether I win or lose. Quote, I was in the middle before I knew I had begun. Emily Bronte, I suspect, will give a longer speech, concluding, quote, if all else perished and you remained, I should still continue to be, and if all else remained and you were annihilated, the universe would turn to a mighty stranger. Maybe she does deserve to win this battle. Alrighty, the time has come to invite some others to the dance. How about Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads and his partner in crime, Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics? To be honest, I'm a little nervous about tagging people for this one since it kind of requires you to be in a certain mood. But please, if the questions make you laugh as much as it made me laugh when I first watched, please make your own version and say I tagged you if you like. Okay, that will do it for this video. Thank you so much, Andrew, for giving me a bit of distraction and joy at a time when I needed them both. And thanks to all of you for putting up with my silliness. See you soon here on Hannah's Books.